What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Moxiee D here, and I'm coming to you with my BET Awards red carpet recap video. I am gonna give you my favorite looks from this past weekend, with also some looks and some styles that could be beneficial for you guys this summer and also this coming out fall. So let's get into it. So guys, from this past weekend at the BET Awards, it was total trends setting. I mean, from feathers, sequins, to a million other different things. But first, I always like to get done with the worst dress, and I don't really like pinpointing out people who did not appeal to me in my eyes, because I can always appeal to somebody else. But I will say this one particular lady that was on the red carpet, her name is Sierra McLean, and she looked really cute and fashion forward. But why would you wear a silk dress to the award show? Or not a shirt dress, a tuxedo dress to an award show? It wasn't fitting, form-fitting. She really didn't accessorize with it. She left her chest bare. The only thing that was really cute about her entire look in reality was her shoes. The shoes were popping. I don't know what brand they are. I need to find out, because they were very sexy. They kind of went up to her ankles. Super cute shoe, but her outfit just didn't do it for me. For the award show, you're supposed to do it, slay the carpet down. You should be going as far fashion forward as you possibly can, because one, I look at it as a stylist, I look at it as like it's a marketing standpoint for you as my client. So you need to be looking good. So you need to have something to catch somebody's eye. But I'm not gonna get all into that, because I can sit here and go on. I just didn't like it. The tux dress just didn't work for me. I think maybe she would have applied like a bustier or some type of neck jewelry, or maybe just did something better with her hair. I don't know. Her just look overall, to say that she was at a Black Excellence event and you didn't show up and show out, that's a problem for me as a stylist. But I get it, because she did say on the carpet that she wanted to be comfortable. She wanted to, you know, just be able to dance and have fun. But I feel like you still could have got away with that, still being cute, if you would have did like a wide leg jumpsuit or just something other than the tux dress. She just was not selling it for me. Another one, and this is, I want to give a guy's perspective too, Fat Joe. I liked it, but I didn't like it. I feel like for him being a major player in the rap game, he's supposed to look a certain type of way, and I just felt like he was trying to do, I don't know, just too much. I didn't really care for the jacket. Maybe it's just, it all just blended in on him. He's a big guy, so for bigger guys, you can't really have, what's the word I'm looking for, too much going on. You need something that's, one, gonna make you look good, and then two, complements your body frame. Bigger canvases, you need something that's going to complement you. So that's why I just wasn't feeling Fat Joe's red carpet look. My bad guys, that's just my own little thing. But so those two are my two worst dress. I'm only going to give two, because at the end of the day, you know, you never know what somebody else's perspective is, or what their theme or vibe that them and their stylist was going for at the time. But I don't know if you guys peeped this, but definitely some short hair styles was the trend all the way through the red carpet. I mean, we saw Cardi B with a short blonde bob. We saw Black China with a short blonde bob. We saw Tamar with a short blonde bob. I mean, but let's take blonde out of it. Just a short bob period was all over the red carpet. I mean, you had Regina. I can't think, they were promoting their new girl movie with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada had a short bob. Hers was a little bit longer in the back, but still, it was a short bob. So that's definitely something, you guys, if y'all want to do a summer hairstyle or something like that, the bobs is in. That's all I really can tell you guys. Like, definitely hop on the bandwagon. And I think it's a cute style for you when you're on the go a lot, or, you know, you don't really want nothing on your neck to make you sweating, because I mean, being in 110-degree weather, your body's already going to be perspiring. So less is more. But somebody, to say that they did a short hairstyle, I had to mention her. Latoya Luckett, she looked beautiful in Bad Butterfly by Vanessa Simmons. I think she said that's who her dress was by. But to talk about her hair, I love short hair on her. I think it frames her face really well. It complements her. But the fact that she added some honey blonde into it, I thought really jazzed it up and brought a little bit more drama to her entire ensemble for the night. So loved her. Love her in general. She's awesome. So as far as trends, before I get into my favorite looks of the night, trends for you guys to be on the wear. Velour is back in. Big Sean, well, he's like one of my guys that dressed amazing. He wore a Bally's velour tracksuit, which I thought was super dope. That his stylist Addie, I think, I'm not gonna try to pronounce her last name. I think it might be Samuel, but I'm not 100% sure. But she's amazing. I mean, props to you, girl, because I've been watching you for a long time. The way you do Kelly, the way you do Janae and Sean, like, you're just doing it, girl. Love it. Retro vibes, I'm there with you. So definitely velour is back in. Sequins, hella sequins. Overloaded with the sequins. I mean, I can't think of the young lady specifically that I'm thinking about, but I know one of the honorees for what she does in the Black community. She had a beautiful dark purple sequins gown on. Another lady that was interviewing people on the red carpet, she had sequins on. I mean, sequins was there, guys. I mean, of course, with Angel Brinks doing Escape, just hearing their music alone was great, but then to see a visual presentation as well, yeah, that's all I can. I can't even say that. I'm just like, so amazing. Angel Brinks, you are doing it, girl. You've been all over BET Weekend. Keep doing your thing. Keep slaying these streets, because Escaped look amazing. But she had sequins sparkle, you know, so that's another trend. Even though they're performing, you still have to be appealing on the stage, you guys. Like, that's a whole nother element of styling. So but I loved what they had on. So just to kind to talk about my favorite looks of the night, I have to start with Miss Cardi B. She has been slaying Vogue, all the editorial shoots. I mean, her stylist, hat off to you, man, because you have transformed her completely. And she's still herself, but you've transformed her visually, and I'm enjoying watching it. I mean, it's beautifully done. She always surprises me and keeps me guessing, and I love it. I love when I can't predict what a stylist is gonna do, because it was awesome. The pre-fall Givenchy red suit, it fit her like a glove. She looked amazing with the blonde bob. That just kind of added a little, you know, cooking a little bit. Like, that was perfect. I mean, I have no complaints about that whole ensemble. It was perfect, from the tailoring aspect to the makeup to the hair. I mean, the whole glam squad was on point. They were fully in sync. So Cardi B, you were doing it, girl. You were doing it. So this year, Leslie Jones, she hosted the BET Awards, and I'm always interested to see, like, you know, how the hostess or the host is gonna be dressing on the red carpet, because typically, like, when Kevin Hart did it, his stylist, she always has him looking right. He's always fresh. But I was very impressed with Leslie Jones' My Castillo green gown. Guys, when I tell you, it fit her beautifully. It complimented her, especially that Kelly green on her chocolate skin tone. I mean, like, she took green to a whole new level for me, because as a stylist, seeing her in that shade, I never would have thought to put that on, I'm sorry, but a chocolate sister. I just never would have thought of that. But it complimented her. But I think that also has a lot to do with how they did her makeup and how they did her hair. I mean, she looked really glamorous, like really glamorous. And she's a tall lady too. So for my tall ladies, I mean, look how she like how Michael constructed her dress. He put some slits in there to showcase her legs, because I'm sorry, you tall ladies, y'all have beautiful legs, man. Like, my little sister, she's 14, and I'm like, girl, if I had your legs when I was your age, like, y'all have beautiful long legs. And that's like y'all's accent right there. Like, that's what you have to insinuate. That's part of your natural aesthetics, is your legs. So the fact that Michael was able to create some drama, but still very flowy, and breathtaking. Like when I saw her, I was like, dang, like I feel like she looked better on the red carpet than she did for the award show. You know, but I think she was more comfortable in her element when she was on stage, you know, making her jokes and stuff like that. But let me just say this, Miss Leslie Jones, you and your stylist did a fabulous job for that dress. You looked beautiful. Keep it up, keep it up. Another style that I really loved was Lala Anthony, and it was her birthday. So you know you had to shut it down. And when I tell you, her and her son, Cayenne killed it. Like mommy son killed it, like killed it. That's how you're supposed to do it. She showed up still very sexy, elegant, classy. I'm trying to see if I wrote down who. Okay guys, I might mess up on her dress, on who made her dress, but it's Tai Win Altier. A golden goddess, y'all. She looked so angelic and beautiful. The makeup was natural. I like the ponytail that she had. I mean, she just looked great. And then Cayenne, as like, you know, I don't know, I feel like kids are kind of like your accessories in an instance, just a smidget, an accessory when it comes to stuff like this, because they kind of like, it's kind of like, let's see, how can I put it? It's almost like when you are with your boo, but it's an event for you, so he just needs to look good to compliment you. So it's kind of the same thing, except it's not her boo, it's her son. And I think for them to have a mommy and son date to the BET Awards, he complimented his mom so well in the all-white Versace. And then to add a little flavor, as the millennials do, with the little headband across his head, I loved it. I mean, because if I have a little boy, he's gonna be decked out just like that. Like, just fly. If mommy fly, like, you gotta be fly. Like, that's a #1 rule. Like, guys, if you are fly, your kids gotta be fly too. You can't just be fly and your kids don't look fly, or one or the other. Like, I hate seeing the parents whose kids look like, oh, what? And then you look at the parents and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. That just doesn't fit, okay? Like, your kids need to match your swag, and your kids' swag should match your swag. They're a reflection of you at all times, so to me, it only makes sense. But way to go, Lala Anthony. Y'all killed it. You and your son, y'all killed it. I loved it. Let's see. To talk about men's fashion real quick. I know I kind of already brief touched on Big Sean, but to talk about another men's fashion moment on the red carpet was French Montana in the Gucci robe. Y'all, I died. I loved it. He always looks fresh to me, just from a very masculine standpoint. He doesn't really, this is the first time I kind of seen him like go a little bit further than what he normally does. And I loved it. I think it fitted him really well. If you're gonna rock a Gucci robe, he rocked it how you're supposed to rock it as far as men's go. He put on some boots. And did I write down his boots? Oh, Balenciaga. So he had some like brown Balenciaga boots. Then he did the John Elliott jeans, simple, nice shirt underneath, and the Gucci robe. Guys, that's minimalistic with a pop at its best for guys. Not for the ladies, this is for the gentlemen. That's minimalistic at its best with a pop. That's not doing too much, that's doing just enough, and you still look fly, and you still setting trends, and you still just popping. Like, French Montana, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's a great job. Another guy that I simply loved was Demetrius Shipp Jr. He was the guy who starred in the All Eyes on Me. He was Tupac. He wore a Zinga monochromatic look, and Zinga is like one of my favorite suits, like suit brands, if I had to consider them like that. But I think Zinga, I think a nice, exquisite, tailored suit. And I mean, yes, the price point is a little bit higher, but oh my God. Y'all just don't even understand. Like, money can't buy that, how that suit fit him. It fit him like a glove, but in the best way, if you guys get what I mean. Like, it wasn't too tight. What's the word I'm looking for? complemented his structure as far as his body frame and everything like that really well. For my tall skinny guys, you want a suit like that. Like when you think like even if you go to Suit Supply, I love Suit Supply because Suit Supply will give me a Xenia look and feel, but for not even half the price, maybe like a third of the price. So definitely check out Suit Supply, you guys, if y'all trying to, you know, pull off a look like that look Demetrius did. Simple, exquisite, minimalistic, monochromatic. I mean, he's still hitting trends and everything. It went all the way down from the suit, the shirt. He did no tie, which I love that. But even his shoes was the same color. And sometimes it's kind of hard to find when you're shopping for things, is to find like the same color shoe to match your pants or, you know, your dress or your shirt or something like that, because it's always going to be a little bit off. It's always going to be a little bit off. But I think his shoes might have been like a velvet. So that, I mean, if you know how velvet works, it can kind of give you two colors in one just because of the fibers on it. He did it. Demetrius Shipp Jr., I'm looking at you. I'm watching you. You're doing it. You're doing it right. To say that it was your first BET Awards, you killed it. I'm very proud. If I had now to jump back to the ladies real quick, sorry guys, those are my only two French Montana, I'm sorry, my only three, Big Sean, French Montana, and Demetrius Shipp Jr. Like those three guys to me killed it in every different way. You had like a classic look, which was Demetrius Shipp, and then you had your like your kind of urban meets high fashion with French Montana, and then you had like a really true high fashion look with Big Sean in the Valley Velour tracksuit. So those guys I feel like are three different looks for you to kind of take a you know, take it in on what they did and how they pulled it off and how you can really change and transition that into your closet. And it doesn't have to even be as exquisite as they did it, but just somewhat, you know, just find some similarities in their styles. And I'm pretty sure guys, like, you know what, if you want a one-on-one men's style, simple, easy, you want to pick my 5, definitely let me know below, comment, and I definitely, gentlemen, I will hook you guys up. I have so many books, so many looks. I'm always studying about men's fashion. I love men's fashion. So but yeah, we gonna let that go. Now for the millennials, one lady, she is doing it, and that is Miss Yahar Shahid. I hope I said your name right, baby girl. Like, I really do. I'm not trying to butcher it, but she had on this beautiful denim ruffled dress. It was very effortless at the most, to say the least, about that. But in reality, the reason why I have her as like one of my like top is because for a young girl to go and not have to look sexy, but still look her age and look appropriate and look respectful. I mean, she embodies all that, and it definitely showed when she decided to wear the denim dress. It was very playful, but I loved it. It fit you really well. And I think it was by Jonathan Sakai. I'm not 100% sure. Another young girl, Miss Logan Brownie, she wore this beautiful like pink. I think the word for the mauve pink now is like millennial pink. She wore a beautiful millennial pink feathered playful dress, and it was by Lilo, I think. I'm sorry y'all, Lilu. It was part of his or her spring and summer 17 ready to wear collection. Only thing I didn't like about how they styled her in it was the pointed toe shoes. I felt like she should have had like an open toe sandal, maybe a little platform or something like that. But everything else, like besides the feet, everything but the feet, I loved it. I loved how her hair was styled. I love the makeup, kind of how they made the eyes look like very like reddish pink in the crease. Loved all that. But to sell it for me, you got to give me everything. I need the whole vision look. She's not my worst dress, only because like I said, I loved everything else but the shoes. The pointed toe shoes, they were cute, but I would have put her in something different. That's just me personally. Still would have been simple, because the dress has a lot going on. I just feel like she could have did a sexier shoe. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching my first red carpet recap video. This is the first of many to come. I thought it was a great opportunity for me to talk about the BET Awards, only because 1, I live in Los Angeles now, and 2, I'm a Black sister, so I thought it'd be great to talk about how BET Awards is a Black excellence event, and I'm all about that, and I'm proud of my culture. So why not talk about my people first? We're always setting trends and slaying the streets and anyways for everything else, so talk about this first. But yeah, guys, definitely comment below. Tell me what your favorite looks were from this past BET Awards. And if there's something else that you want me to talk about as far as like maybe how to break down some of those trends, definitely comment below. If not, I want to connect with you guys on all my social media platforms. So definitely follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Moxiee D. And I will see you guys next time. Later.